Welcome back to Tiny Grimes Games, and today I am at Game 5 of my MTGO League. I'm 4-0 right now, going into the 5th match with humans. This is a 3 Charming Prince humans deck. It's going pretty well. Do we keep this? This is a really fast start if things go well for us. If we were on the play, this would be a really easy start. I think it is, even as we stand here like this. We get to do something like turn 1 champ, turn 2 lieutenant, turn 3 champ, which is pretty solid if we get... I mean, the problem is we don't have a way to play freebooter. Ooh, against Tron too. Interesting. I don't know if it'll be quite fast enough. If we draw well, this could be fast enough. I think I'm going to play a champ here, actually. Yeah, I was gonna, for a second there I was like, well, yeah, I can't play noble and get to play rider next turn anyway. I think the answer here is to go champ, then noble champ. Although I guess if I went noble, I could play champ, hierarch, or lieutenant. I don't think so. I think we want to start with the champ to start pushing immediately. It means next turn that dude will swing for 4. Which is pretty darn solid, and then the turn after that, we're going to do a ton. So turn 3 is going to be a really big turn for us. Not sure we'll be quite have enough to get there if they just Tron out. Yeah, they kept 7 too, so we're in some trouble there. I don't think we want a vial here. I think we really just want to be as fast as possible. And then we'll play noble, swing for 4 with the champ, and the next turn we swing for a ton. Next turn we're going to swing for 6, 10, 11. So we'll take them to 5, which frankly might not be enough if they end up with an O-Stone or an Ugin. But we'll see. Hey, now we're in business. I mean, the Reshaper is something, but they do not get to Tron out. We don't get to do our full attack, but we do get to attack with both champs, which is pretty darn good. I think that's what we do. Problem is they could hit something really good with the Reshaper, which would be problematic. I would probably rather bounce that if I had like a Reflector Mage or something. Go a tiny bit slower to not potentially get wrecked here, but I think this is really all we've got. I'm going to vial now. I'm trying to think of like what they could have that would mess that up. But alright, here we go. I mean, this is pretty big. They're going to have to block the 5. We do 4 more. They go to 12. They don't. They just take it. That was surprising. I kind of thought the whole point of that dude was to slow me down a smidge and then be able to possibly get something cool off of it. Another power plant. I like it. Ooh, okay. Thought Not Seer is really good. They get to take the Mantis Rider here, which is a real problem because now I can't play anything. Yeah, don't like that. They can't attack. I really need a dude to be able to play something, or I'm going to be in trouble. Any source that would let me play the freebooter would be fantastic. Woo, that's even more amazing. So I get to just image here the lieutenant, and then everyone is gigantic. That works. That works. No, we can't do it like that. Gotta do it here. Kind of an interesting question. I could grab the Thought Not Seer, but I think I'd rather just copy Lieutenant. Kind of means that my opponent's in a really tough spot here where... Do they have to block with both? They don't have to block both, actually. Can they block here and here? They could. So I can't really go... I can't really attack with this lieutenant, it looks like. If I do, they can just eat it there, kill him. They go to 1. then they don't even have to lose the Thought Knot Seer. So I think I just attack with both and go that route. And they have to block. They kind of have to block with both. I guess they don't have to. They could go to one and just hope things go okay for them. Seems pretty risky. I think they have to block with both. But we could get wrecked by the Reshaper. Yeah, they don't really want to block with the Thought Knot Seer. Oh, that's interesting. That actually works out really well for me. I'm kind of... Oh, actually, no, he will die. Okay. That's not the worst. Get the card. Clear their board. Take them down to 1. Have a pretty good board and another draw. Expedition map is... that is pretty problematic, actually. That could lead to a board wipe. I think, though... I think the smart thing is just to drop Freebooter here. If they have something devastating, grab it. If they have a wipe here, I can just take it. If they have an all is dust or something. No, they have nothing. Hearing back Walker, it's not that bad. A Reality Smasher is not that bad. So they really need to draw something bananas here or they're dead. So if nothing else, I just fly over and kill them. That's fine. We'll keep back the Mystery Vial. Yeah, so they could do a lot here, but yeah, not enough. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We only need one more win out of the next 2 games to do it. I think we do want to put in Dismembers here. Damping Sphere is a real question. I feel like I am more likely to play Damping Sphere maybe here than other people. I'm going to open up Tanner Brome's sideboard guide, see what he says here. I would quite like to win this one. Okay. He says take out the Freebooters, take out Thalias, put in Deputies, Dismembers, Plague Engineers. I could buy that. There really aren't that many spells. It's kind of like all is dust. Could name that with Meddling Mage. I'll take out Thalias. I think Charming Prince is pretty good. I don't think I want to take out the Freebooters though. I get why we're taking out the Plague Engineers just for the. I think it's more just for the Death Touch than anything. 3. I don't know about the Freebooter. I guess they don't really have that many spells. All right, let's try it. Okay, this seems fine. I do think it's probably right not to play Damping Sphere. Though maybe I'll change my mind on that. This is not the speedy start we had last time. But I'm going to keep it. We do get to go Canopy into Vial, into Champ, into another Vial, worst case scenario. And it could get better than that. The Humans group did a survey recently, and most people said no to the Damping Sphere in this matchup. I don't know that I agree with that. I'm not 100% on that either way. Okay. But this looks pretty good. Next turn we get to go Champ and then Noble. And then we're really setting up here. Another land too. I think it probably is right just to still Champ, Vial in Noble. Might as well put another Vial down. This way we can have one on 2 and 3. I really need to remember to Vial in Noble. I've been very much struggling on MTGO with that. It's really frustrating. Oh, Okay. I don't love the dismember there, but to be honest, that's not the worst. Like, they took a lot of damage to dismember that. Alright, so this is my turn still, right? Yes. Okay. Wait, how did they only have to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, so they took 4 to dismember a champ. And they didn't get... Okay, they got the Reshaper, who is annoying. I think now I might as well do this. Let's not risk forgetting for the millionth time. Another land might let us play a Mantis Rider, which would put us in a really, really strong spot. Oh, man, that would have put us... Wow, we would have basically won the game if we'd gotten a Mantis Rider. Like, that would have been crazy town. As it stands, next turn we can still go Mantis Rider into Image. I'm a little bit tempted to play the Lieutenant now and just let it grow from them. But I don't love that. I'm also a little bit tempted just to crack a Horizon Canopy and get another card and maybe get a good 2-drop now that I can just play with the Vial. I think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to need my land this game. Do I want to leave him up? Sure, I'll take the damage. Okay. I don't know. I might just Lieutenant. Although I guess next turn, yeah, I don't need to do it. Next turn I can go Mantis Rider, Image Lieutenant. So that is what we're gonna do there. All right, let's just move on. This is a pretty slow start though. Like, we're gonna have this massive explosion, but it was a really slow start, and if they thought not Seer here, it could get kind of bad. If they could just go in and grab that, yeah, and then they go in and grab the Mantis Rider, and things look a lot worse. But that's kind of bad for me. I will get to immediately draw, and maybe I'll get an impactful 2-drop I can vial in right now, which would be pretty great. Because we sort of lost that ability to do our power turn next turn. I think probably what I'll do is grab the Thought-Knot Seer with Detention, and then bounce the Reshaper with Reflector Mage. It's a turn after that, I guess. Let's just see what happens here. I mean, I don't see how this is a hard one. Like, you just take the Mantis Rider, but maybe he's worried that I could actually immediately respawn by going Image, hitting the Thought-Knot Seer, which actually maybe is a great decision. I think I will do that, depending on what I draw here. Oh, never mind. I don't get draw anything. I draw when I remove him. I think I'll just copy him. I think that is the right play. That seems pretty solid. Get no Eldrazi of my own. Let's grab that guy. Okay. Okay. Wow, they really don't have anything. This is pretty strong. We're in great shape then. If I get a land, I'll get to do both. If I don't get a land, it'll be a little trickier. Did not want a vial there for sure. Okay, so I can... Yeah, I think we'll first take the Thought-Knot Seer. And then we'll see what we draw with that. Okay, do something good. Oof. Oh, actually, that is fine. So that lets us push back the Reshaper. And now we swing for 4. And we're looking pretty good, actually. do I play the lieutenant first, I guess is the question, and get it buffed with the reflector mage, or do I buff the reflector mage? I think I'll buff the reflector mage. We are in pretty good shape here. Send that back. I guess they could play all as dust, so it's better to do this like at the end of their turn, just in case they get insanely lucky and get the board wipe. All right, so there's 5. That's 13. Okay. And then so next turn I'm threatening 5, 8, 9. Actually 10. Actually 11. So we are very close to closing this thing out if they didn't get like all this dust or something. Okay, so we know they had that. Okay, looks like they might have nothing. So we have a lot of outs to just straight up win here. I'm going to say no to both of these. All right, tons of outs to win. That might win. Let's see, we're at 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. So it's not quite win. Let's go ahead and pop this thing. That wins. That wins. Boom. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. They don't have anything, I don't think, as an instant. Boom! We got there. The 5-0 in the books.